Hey there everybody, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I actually had about 40 minutes of prep time for this episode, and that's because I went about making my own spells. And selling off some stuff and re-enchanting some gear, which I ended up just diving into a bunch of Oblivion Gates and cheesing my way to the end until I got the proper sigil stones. Those things will reload at some point though, I think. If not, There's only a set amount of Oblivion Gates available, and I kind of save-scummed available. There's only a set amount of Oblivion Gates that'll have specific things, and there's only a certain amount that have specific layouts. And we haven't really destroyed our chances of seeing them all, so I made sure to not do that. Which is why I save scummed. Anyways, it was really hard of a sentence to get out for some reason. Ugh. I made this spell here, the Supreme Soul Trap with pickles. There's no actual pickles involved. It's just a funny thing my coworker sent me. So enjoy that. I put this over the other soul trap that we have, which is the Superior Soul Trap. And there's another soul trap in here that is better than that, but you get the point. It's a significant improvement. And I did optimal shock damage, which is a shock spell, there we go, that does 50 damage over 5 seconds on the target. It's not going to be as powerful as the other ones, and it costs real magic, and it costs a good amount of magic and money to make, because I didn't do the scummy thing of making it optimal by giving yourself one weakness that can last for 1 second. Alright. And there's not really much else I did. There's some other ones that I created as well, such as my maximum light spell, which is Light O' Mine. I showed that one already. 100 feet for 120 seconds. That is actually an absurdly good spell now, and I love what I've done with it. Alright, my summon spell. See, I am particularly fond of the skeleton and the skeleton hero. So I crafted this spell, which summons a skeleton hero on your side for 120 seconds. Now, the skeleton hero isn't actually your best summon in the base game. That is the Storm Atronach. It does great against large groups of enemies, doesn't have very many weaknesses, and has a shock spell that does damage to said groups of enemies. But the skeleton hero will always have a place in my heart, and he's not moving. Why isn't he moving? Oh well, I'll fix that at some point. Kinda weird. Alright. So, in this part, we're going to be exploring the last mine before quests. Before we finish a specific quest, actually, which is the Collapsed Mine. Now, the Collapsed Mine is, I think, not unique at all. It's a very straightforward mine filled with bandits, and it is a medium-sized mine with 2 zones. It is filled with loot, though, and it is a great place to go to get black soul gems of each of the races. That being said, I'll meet you guys there. Where's the enemy? Jesus H. Christ. Jesus. Already dead. Okay. So, let's cast our light spell, which is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie and say it's the best. There's actually a spell you can buy that is better, but I like crafting mine. I'm a very independent person when it comes to that. I like having my own things, making my own stuff, and just overall not borrowing, I guess, or not taking loans. Ooh, a chest. Gimme. What's in the chest? Nothing of importance. Jesus, why was it taking so long there? Hey, that's an insult to pregnant cows. Alright, I didn't show off the armor. I made the Crass Sit, which is what I'm calling it, wherein which it is Crass Armor, 1 with spell absorption by 15 points, Fortify Magic on my... absorption of spell on the helmet. Fortify Magicka for 50 points on self, on the greaves, the gauntlets, and the boots, and Fortify Intelligence by 12 points on the Curious. And that leads to my Magicka being 603. There we go. He's dead. Oh. I need to heal. Jeez. I didn't realize I took so much damage there. Let's take the glass stuff from him. Oh, he broke the tripwire. Woo! Oh, wow, that is a really fast kill. And because it's so powerful, I guess it paralyzes them? It sends their body into shock. Haha! I'm good at jokes. Anyways, we've actually gotten through most of this first floor here, and I think I forgot to get a chest somewhere. Did I? No, I didn't. Not yet. Not yet. Ah, come on. This is what I was talking about. I thought I forgot it, but I did not. Really? It's almost like if I hug a spike ball, it's gonna hurt me. What? Yeah, I got rid of most of the already reinforcing stuff in favor of my current reinforcements, so my stats look like that now, but that's beside the point. Oh my god, that's increasing the hand-to-hand ever so slightly. You're not allowed to get help. There we go. Dead instantly. I didn't think it'd be so fun to cheese these guys. But I didn't make the spell as balanced as I thought I did. Which is kind of bad, but... You know what? I worked for this spell. And I'm probably gonna pick a different one in the next episode. Well, if not the next episode, the next session. If I remember. Alright, so we got all the chests so far, except for these two over here. And what's in here? Random loot! Surprise! Weak potion of healing, there we go. I will say that it is recommended that you do not craft your own enchanted gear, but rather farm it from specific marauders at specific points in the game. Well, marauders and bandits and warlords and ringleaders and things like that, those are the guys you need to get all your junk from. Ah, there we go. Dead enemies. So yeah, one of them is actually the Infested Mine, which is my personal preference of a place to go to grind for these items. Anyways, we're in the Collapsed Mine Breakthrough Area. And that's an ominous name for something that is called the Collapsed Mine. Let's loot all the chests that we find. There's good loot and a little bit of everything. Alright, so there are actually two ways to go in here. Now, I prefer to go this way first. Ooh, a chest. Because it leads to a smaller dead-end area. What's... Oh, okay. Ah! It's my own fault. So if I just leave them, they die anyways. This isn't going to be as effective against Daedra, which is one of the reasons I picked it, because Daedra are the big enemies of the game. And I don't want to just wipe them all out instantly. Like I'm doing here. Holy shit. Alright, so there is no boss level chest and no boss level bandit ruling over this area. Just regular enemies. That's one of the reasons that storming through this place is actually so simple. And it's one of the least unique dungeons in the game. Though, if it's your favorite for it being so straightforward, I can't blame you. Because this is genuinely the most straightforward dungeon that I have encountered in the game. I mean, sure, there's the one floor ones and things like that, but they don't really make you feel much. Ah, damn it, I missed. Come on. Oh, you have a shock damage weapon, don't you? Oh. The bounce back. Okay. Warhammer of the Dynamo. No thanks. Interesting, though. Alright. Now, usually there is better loot in here. I just was not lucky. Yeah, most of Oblivion is indeed praising the RNG gods, but that also being said, sometimes the RNG gods are not kind. Let's loot the chests. Just regular amounts of gold. That would actually be really useful early on, especially if you're trying to get that house in the Imperial City really quick so you can store a bunch of stuff there. Ooh, what's in here? Just more gold. Yeah, and it takes 3 days for these guys to respawn. Yeah, 3 days. So it's actually a very short amount of time for you guys to come back here and just loot whatever you want to loot. Go back, sell, come back, loot more. It's an easy way to cheese it early game. If you want to do that, at least. I mean, I pretty much cheesed it early game, too, with all the grinding I did, but that was for me, personally. So I could get to the best set of equipment in the game pretty fast. Anyways, though, that's it for the Collapsed Mine. That's Collapsed Mine, not mines. And that's it for the, mines, except for one last one, but that's quest related, so we're not doing that quite yet. This is pretty. That was pretty, but this is prettier. Let's watch the sunrise. Slowly, but surely. Actually, I sped up the in-game time with a command called sit timescale 2, and then just put in 150, but that's beside the point. If you guys like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description if you want to support my channel. Thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye.